Hey guys, hey, it's Mr. Lindy here, and our first lesson is going to be on writing numbers in expanded form. It can also be called expanded notation. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to take numbers and we're going to split them apart by place value and make them into a big addition problem. So we're going to take a look at a couple and we'll see what's going on. First thing you got to remember though is the place value chart. You have the ones, the tens, the hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, and millions. You should know these. This is a very good thing to know for, definitely need to know it for this type of problem. So let's take a look at one. So I'm going to start small. We're going to look at 648. And what you basically do is, here's the 8, and you're going to have to tell me, or you're going to look at each of these digits, and you're going to have to tell me how much each of them is worth. So what I would like to do is I'll start off here at the 6, and you're going to say that what place value is it in? It is in the hundreds place. And there's how many of them? There are 6 of them. So if you look at it, 6 times 100 would equal 600. And then we're going to add in the next place, which is the 4, and it is in the tenths place. And then finally, we're going to go to the ones place, and that's 8. And that'd be 8 times 1, so it shows all the place values. So if you look on the left, you have the amount or the number that's in that place value. The number on the right is the actual value of the place value, and you put an addition sign in between them all. And just to show you that this works out, you work out the problem. You go 6 times 100 is 600, plus then 4 times 10 is 40, plus 8 times 1 is 8. So then 600 plus 40 is 640 plus 8. And then you get 648. Okay, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just remember the that, say I was looking at that 4. The 4 is the digit that's in the place value. The one on the right, that 10 is in the tens place. That's how you write them. So let's try a bigger one. All right, we have 296,054. So let's start off on the very left, the farthest to the left, and we have a 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a 2, and then I'm going to multiply it by the place value. So if you don't know it, it is the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, and then it's the 100,000s. So 2 times 100,000 equals 200,000. Then you have plus, then you go to the 9. That's in the 10,000s. So then we write 9 times 10,000 plus, then we write 6, which is in the thousands place. 6 times 1,000. Plus, there's nothing in the hundreds, so we don't have to write it there. So we go to the tens, plus 5 times 10. And then finally, the 4 at the end is 4 times 1. If I worked all this out, you would get all of this. This is an expanded form, would equal 296,054. Okay, let's try another one. Maybe you should try this one without, and then pause the video and then give it a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and underline the 7. That's where we start. So I write down 7, and I multiply by. It is in the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. It's in the 100,000s place, so I'm going to write 7 times 100,000. Plus, now I'm going to go over to the 6, and the 6 is in the 10,000s place. Okay, and then another plus sign. We're going to go to the 2, and the 2 is in the thousands place. Then I'm going to go to the 1, which is in the hundreds place, so 1 times 100. Add. Then we're going to go to 8, which is in the tens place. Add. And then finally, times 9, which is in the ones place. That is expanded form for 762,189. Is 7 times 100,000 plus 6 times 10,000 plus 2 times 1,000 plus 1 times 100 plus 8 times 10 plus 9 times 1. Okay? So it works on that, but even bigger numbers. So you can run in, now we're into the millions. This is what we have to know. So once again, start at the far left. We have 5, and that is in the millionths place. And we add in the 4, which is in hundred thousandths place, plus 7, which is in 10,000ths place. And notice I'm going to run out of room, just keep moving them over. It's no big deal. 8 times the 1,000 plus 9 times 100 plus 2 times 10 plus 3 times 1. Now, what that's saying is I took that whole number apart by place value, letting you know how many they were in that place value, and made it into an addition problem showing you that if I took it apart and added them all together, you would get that number. As we move forward, we will run into this with decimals, and if we get a little bit of time, maybe we'll check that out tomorrow. All right, guys, have a good night. Talk to you later.